set for Game 5. There is an electric atmosphere here in the Garden as we take a look at tonight's Jeep Eagles starting matchup.
Well, at that small forward position, Ken Pippen stay out of foul trouble, guarding Smith, and then his backup, Mason. We know the Cartwright-Ewing duel will be major. Ken Patrick hold up with the bad knee that he injured in Game 3.
If you don't think it's loud in here, here's Patrick Ewing just moments ago being introduced. Here in the Garden as we take a look at tonight's Jeep. Well, as you might expect, the Bulls were booed, the Knicks were cheered. It is 19,000 plus, another sellout on hand. You'll be talking to Pat Riley today. They had two he called very good, very intense practices. There we see Bill Jackson coaching the Bulls, 49-year-old Pat Riley on the other side. Pat Riley said the theme of his practice on Monday, he felt the guys came in with their heads hanging a little bit down, but his theme was, let's just get back to playing basketball.
Well, and their basketball is rock and sock 'em. He felt that they had two outstanding practices. The main point, though, is, Ron, they're not playing as well as they did a year ago at the same time. And that's because Hubert Davis has been held back with a broken hand, Starks with the knee, and then also Charles Smith with the knee, which is never going to be totally cured. But the Oak man is winning out on the battle of the boards. Oakley averaging 5.5 offensive rebounds per game.
From high above the Garden, Danny Crawford, Hugh Hollins, Daryl Gerritsen are officials. Crawford tosses it up. Knicks have possession. Greg Anthony getting the start. He has been abused in the paper for his performance on Sunday, but Pat Riley said, listen, you stick with the guy going up, you stick with him coming down. Ewing.
The emphasis in the regular season and also the New Jersey series where he gets 20 attempts.
Standing behind Cartwright, Ewing able to take advantage. Starks to Ewing. Count the basket, we have a whistle. The outlet pass to Anthony. Anthony wastes little time giving it up. Cartwright behind Ewing.
Kind of surprised, no cutters.
Ewing, the spin move toward the baseline, something we haven't seen a lot of in this series.
Well, in the early going,
New York forcing Chicago to extend their offense. Pippen, the one-handed push shot. Beautiful shot by Pippen, his first.
That's what Anthony must break. He must be able to handle a double team.
The Knicks make him pay for it, Huey. Ewing comes over to pick up Pippen. The air ball right into the hands of Oakley. Ewing running the floor. He has Myers. Takes it inside, no problem. Patrick Ewing and the Knicks have not missed a shot.
Put the pressure on the perimeter people.
Pippen has it knocked away, the swarming defense. Ewing takes one in the right eye. Everybody comes in ahead of Starks.
Oh, great defense by DJ.
And Starks takes it away from Myers. Smith. Good.
But they catch Charles Smith moving on the screen.
Pippen, the strong move. Myers right there to clean it up.
Right, and then someone is picking up the center. That extra guy must get to the offensive glass.
Smith from the corner. That is a welcome sight for Pat Riley. Pippen to Myers. He'll launch one from the outside, and Pete Myers drains his second in a row. He has 4. Anthony wisely pulls it out. Ewing!
Right now, Patrick's on fire. Cartwright cannot handle him. And you would think that pretty soon the double team is going to come. Scottie Pippen once again.
Pippen launches his second three and he drains his second three.
You must pick him up, Armstrong. He's averaging over 17 a game in this series. And the big thing, he's shooting 50% and 80 from three-point range.
He's 0 for 1 tonight. Grant, the running left-hander, won't go, but he puts it right back in. Horace Grant with the offensive rebound and the putback for 17. Ewing lost the handle. Here comes Armstrong.
First time they double team him.
Pulls up from 15. B.J. Armstrong, his second shot, he makes good.
You like finding him some shot attempts.
Now it is a one-point game nearing the 2-minute mark of the first.
Grant just put Mason behind the stanchion.
Hubert Davis, who also checked into the lineup. We talked about the two-guard Woj shooting. He drills his first.
I tell you, they are manhandling the screeners down on the baseline. At both ends.
Oakley on Graham. Quick hands. Armstrong again from the same spot.
Nice assist, Torres.
Mason on Grant. He dribbles it off his foot. Here comes Pippen on the break.
Nice.
1 on 4.
Nice.
Stutter move in the jam on Oakley.
You know, he said, I got the Oak man. I'm going to give him a little razzle-dazzle. Take the crossover dribble and go strong.
First lead of the game. Anthony with the reverse. The first wild shot for Greg tonight.
Up in the corner.
Spotting up. Pulls the trigger. Buries the 2.
Now you knew it, because as soon as as soon as Anthony went down that lane, BJ took off for that distant corner. Now the pressure is on the Knicks. Armstrong and Kerr will occupy the corners in transition.
Ewing from 18, nothing but the bottom of the net. He has 13 in the ballgame.
Involved with the action.
Oakley lets Grant get away. Kerr looking for the shot. He gets a good look. Steve Kerr drains it.
He's the young man that had to get it together. He's 5 for 17 coming into this game and only 1 for 7 in threes. He feels that he's getting a good look, and it's nice to see him hit that first one.
Davis on Kerr, 10 on the shot clock. Inside, good pass to Oakley.
Beautiful pass that time. Beautiful.
Oakley with 4. The Bulls still lead by 1. Final 10. Jackson wanting Armstrong in the corner. Pippen going one-on-one with Mason. Great ball fake. Scottie Pippen, the bank is open.
That's great for confidence, Ron.
And at the buzzer, Davis lets it fly. It won't count, but what a quarter for Scottie Pippen. 12 points for Scottie Pippen, 14 for Patrick Ewing. Chicago goes on a 21-7 run to end the quarter. The last 6.5 minutes, they lead by 3 heading into the second quarter. Smith, here comes Gaines. Starks says, don't give it to me. Now you can. The 3. Inside, no! Great look by Starks to Smith.
The reason?
That 5 assists for John Starks already in the ballgame. The lead is down to 2. Kukoc, the one-handed left-handed shot.
Tony playing with a lot of confidence.
Bill Jackson says he's a money player. Smith, nice ball fake, Charles Smith. Now Cartwright being guarded by Smith. Williams crosses over to the far side. Here comes Pippen. Ewing puts a forearm on him to hold him up, just enough to maybe disrupt things. Good Armstrong for 3, buries it.
Excellent choice. Cartwright took his time.
Give it right back to Kukoc. Alley-oop to Scottie Pippen.
That was beautiful. Just beautiful.
Done better. Now he's playing some defense on Anthony, dribbling around an awful lot. Mason with the pump fake, the basket, and the foul. Take that, Oakley with the basket.
Riley is major concerned about it. Kukoc and Pippen breaking the defense down by beating their man off the dribble.
Anthony off the glass for 2.
Well, that's what this young man, Myers, and Billy definitely did not follow through on that shot. He pulled the string.
Smith, great position down low. Patrick got it. Knicks will have the last shot.
Now, Phil Jackson, you give him credit right there. He went after Darryl Garrison also.
Ewing from 17, a little strong. Not the shot you'd want in the final seconds. Smith trying to hustle. Starks. And Pete Myers called the timeout at 20. I didn't think he had possession for the Knicks to end the quarter. But the Chicago Bulls scoreless the last 4.5 minutes as they end the second half. The Knicks ended on an 8-0 run thanks to Charles Smith as he collects 14 points, 10 in the second quarter. The Chicago Bulls led by Scottie Pippen with 16, but they hit a drought the last 4.5. Third quarter underway.
Right now he should take Ewing. Take him strong.
He has to give it up to Grant over the outstretched hands of Charles Oakley.
Well, it's nice to see Grant get involved here in that first half.
Don't want him to beat him off the dribble.
Well, see, I like that. See, anytime that Ewing picks him up, he just takes Ewing, and that's the second big basket.
And short off the iron. Rebound Oakley.
Excellent defense that time by Charles Smith.
Anthony to the hole. His second driving layup.
That's what he needs to do. In the last month of the season and in the playoffs, his three-point shooting outstanding.
Inside, Pippen, Smith, and Ewing on the double. 6 to shoot. Armstrong, the baseline. Oh, over the outstretched hands of Patrick Ewing. Bulls lead it by 3. 9:37 left in the third. Pressure really on the Knicks tonight. You'd hate to go to Chicago with the Bulls having a chance to wrap this series up. Armstrong again.
On Miami. Two-man game. Starks in Ewing.
Ewing can't get it to go. Oakley, the offensive rebound and the putback.
It tells you must get Patrick involved and get his confidence back.
Myers forces Starks baseline, so he kicks it out. Starks for three. There it is, Hubie. We talked about it. And now that he's in there, it's turned into shooting. Tied at 54.
Running out of time here.
2 to shoot. Grant throws up the prayer, doesn't get it. Myers with the offensive rebound. Pippen wants it back.
Nice.
Grant from 18.
Nice. See, that's heads-up play.
Go to Ewing. Ewing's going to set the pick. 7 to shoot. Anthony for three. Nailed it.
See, this is the part of this. Try to take advantage of Patrick in a one-on-one situation. Oh, nice move.
Starks reverse. What a shot. John Starks. Unbelievable. Starks kicks it out to Ewing. Good save, Smith. 5 to shoot. Pulls it from 10. Got the roll.
In my opinion, that was a shot.
Myers has it tipped away by Starks right into the hands of Grant, who buries the jumper.
A charge block tonight. I am now 0 for 3.
I wasn't going to mention it. We still have a couple games together.
No, we're owning up here.
They're still leading by 3. Anthony taking a make it inside. Oakley with his 4th point of the quarter.
Both teams overcompensating for any dribbler. And you know that the kickout is open.
Scottie Pippen comes right back and drills his 3rd three of the ballgame. 19 for Pippen. The lead is down to 2 for the Knicks. Ewing wants the ball. Longley on him.
Well, you must trap Patrick. You cannot let him get into that one-on-one situation.
Anthony, the running jumper. Greg Anthony taking the challenge, put forth and taking advantage of it. Oakley on Grant. Oakley tips it away. Here comes Mason. All the way to the hole. The finger roll.
Once again, this game, peaks and valleys, spurts.
Armstrong inside. B.J. Armstrong continues the spectacular play.
Having a great ball game. But more important, nobody blocks his shot.
Nobody puts a body on him. Starks continuing to light it up. Keeps the perfection going in the second half.
Sense of ability. And let's see what happens.
New York is at 9 of the last 11. B.J. Armstrong has hit 2 of his last 2. Let's see if B.J., who's 4 of 4 in this quarter, can come back. Mason guarding Pippen. Mason did an excellent job in Game 2 on Scottie Pippen here in the Garden. Armstrong gives it up. Longley left open from 15. Makes him pay.
Longley. See, the Knicks have got to get into something power. On the next foul, they're shooting the penalty.
Mason pulls the trigger. And the lead is 4 with 1:41 left in the 3rd. Bulls on top. Pippen stops. Pulls the trigger. That bank is open. Patrick Ewing 0 for 6 since the first quarter. All 14 of his points in the opening 12 minutes. Oakley from 19. They're getting production on the bench. He feels the emotion. Patrick Ewing was in the locker room between the quarters. He's coming back out now. Outside, Charles Oakley again. The big guy's moving outside here. 6 to shoot for the Bulls. They trail it by 4, 10.5 left. Longley inside, Scott Williams with the slam. He looks right at Charles Oakley.
Oh, that was a beautiful pass.
Hayes will come in for Anthony in a moment. Now Longley just pushing Ewing aside. No double yet. Kukoc comes over to help. Ewing with the fall away from behind the board. His first 2 since the opening quarter.
And it's the first time that he has taken his pet shot.
Ewing to step inside. He hung just long enough to drop it.
All he needed was a pit stop. He just had to get to the locker room, that's all. Since he's come back, he's 2 for 2. We have a new man out there. Patrick is energized.
4 points in the quarter for Ewing. Longley backing in. Ewing lets him take the shot, and he misses it. Comes up with the rebound. Ewing with 8 boards tonight.
Now he's had 4 opportunities below the dotted line in the paint. You know, that shot is makeable for him.
Corey Gaines substituting for Derek Harper. Ewing has his shot blocked by Longley. Try it again. Short. Longley bodied up to him well.
And speaking of bodies are hitting the floor
slightly. Longley tries to throw it off the backside of Hubert Davis. Whistle and a foul. Outside. Kukoc for 3 points. Tony Kukoc. Right into the hands. Kerr started to cut, and then he pulled back. Anthony, the big step. Nice. What a look by Greg Anthony. That was a perfect pass.
Oakley stumbling here now. Somebody's open.
Starks yelling for help on Kukoc. Grant lets it fly over Ewing. Nothing but net. Horace Grant, great series. And Horace Grant has had the hot hand after missing his first 4 shots. He has hit 7 of his last 8. 10 to shoot. 5 seconds. Pippen looks at the clock, wanting to clear out. There it is. He's 0 for 2 in the quarter. Ewing with the rebound.
He's got to get to that side of the floor. See how Scottie Pippen's playing him? He will not allow him to go to that corner. See, so that just took them out of the 2-man game action.
Here comes Starks wheeling around, left open off the screen, and he buries it.
Now, B.J. Armstrong is hurting. He just got popped on that down screen by Patrick Ewing. You can see he is smarting as he's coming up on his left side of the floor.
It's his back or his hip.
Well, he really got popped. Ewing turned down. That's how Starks opened up.
And he is grimacing the whole time. Armstrong gets Anthony up in the air, still draws the foul despite the pain, and Armstrong quickly bent over and just grabbed his knee. He was in a lot of pain. This is only their 9th free throw tonight. And they are 5 of 9 from the line. The lead belongs to the Knicks by 1 inside of 2.5.
Solid game tonight by Greg Anthony.
Starks on Pippen. Anthony will pick up Armstrong.
They're posting Pippen down inside. Starks is fronting him, forcing the ball reversal.
Inside of 2 minutes of the ball game. Mason cuts off Kukoc. 2 to shoot. Pippen. They're not going to get it off. A 24-second violation. The forte of New York.
The guy let Starks get the ball, get up here, play 2-man basketball, and get Patrick Ewing in this game.
Ewing about to set another pick on Armstrong. There's the double. Ewing cuts through. The fake, the fall away, doesn't get it. The rebound, Pippen. He comes out of the pass. Oh, we're calling a blocking foul on Greg Anthony.
Oh, touch call.
Oh, my.
Could have been a loose ball.
The lead is down to 1 with 1:29 left to be played in the ball game.
I give Chicago all the credit in the world. Their half-court defense in the last 4 minutes has been outstanding. There's a screen across for Ewing to come, and here's the trap. See, they chase the ball away from the side, running time down.
8 to shoot. Starks, the fall away, short. Armstrong.
Bad angle.
Bulls trail by 1. 1:03 left to play.
Remember, New York, 3 timeouts remaining.
Cartwright way out front, 10 to shoot. 5 to shoot.
2-man game. He's inside of him.
Armstrong, what a pass! B.J. Armstrong.
Big time. Big time. 2-man game. He came off of that screen by Grant and the handoff and just took his time. You know they're going to get 2 possessions here, a minimum of 2. Big thing for the Knicks. Stop wasting so much time getting into what you want.
First lead for the Bulls in the quarter. Cartwright, that'll be his 5th personal foul.
Does not allow New York a second shot.
Ewing misses them both. So the Bulls have the opportunity to go up by 3, possibly 4. with the Knicks getting the last shot.
What you do not want to do now is commit a silly foul. The main thing for the Knicks right now, force them to shoot, get the rebound, and hold them to one shot.
Pippen, 4 to shoot. Armstrong for 3, back in the iron. Mason the rebound, a timeout with 7.6 left.
Along with Ewing, and they rolled Anthony right over to the left-hand corner. And here comes Starks up the middle. Screen and roll with Ewing and Starks.
Starks has to kick it back out. Davis for the win. He's fouled on the play.
Fouled on the play.
Scottie Pippen fouled him with 2.1 left. He cannot believe it.
Wow.
And he has to just walk away from referee Hugh Hollins.
Wow, Phil Jackson very upset on that one. First of all, you've got to admire the play. The play was outstanding. There was so much movement in that. And then the down screen to free Starks. As Starks comes off the screen and roll, watch it now. Hubert Davis is coming up to the top of the screen. They're relying on Chicago to play the ball. Now right there, from our angle, how can we tell? I mean, it's impossible. Scottie Pippen did not think that he fouled. Phil Jackson did not think. Davis, an outstanding free throw shooter.
He's 8 of 10 in this series. We are tied.
Now remember, in this situation, Chicago has 3 timeouts remaining. I'm sorry, 2 timeouts remaining because we're inside of 2 minutes.
And Jackson just took one of them. Timeout, 2.1 left. Davis at the line for the lead. Carolina celebrated his birthday yesterday.
Now you can see the Knicks have been on the line all night long.
Timeout, Chicago, the Knicks lead.
2.8 seconds. We've been in so many, 2.1 seconds. We have been in so many of these in an NBA game.
Myers.
Major thing for the Knicks, no silly foul.
Pippen is still in the game. Here's the lob inside, knocked out. Starks comes down with it, the Knicks win it. The Crimson Game 5 is over for the New York Knicks. Coming in, Chicago had won 5 of 6 Game 5s. Not tonight. The Knicks win it, the final 87 to 86. They take the series lead as we head to Chicago for Game 6.
And then the last play of the game. Watch as Pippen circles down right to the front. Mason had a piece of him and then got his hand in for the knockaway to cause the free ball.
And joining us now is Greg Anthony. Greg, first of all, thanks for coming out of the locker room and joining us. You had a lot of pressure, the media all over you for Sunday's game. You were very confident today when you and I talked this morning. You proved it tonight.
Yeah, I felt pretty good coming into tonight's ball game. I had a very lackluster performance on Sunday, as did the entire team. And, but in this league, that happens. And, you play a season of 82 games. You're going to have a lot of games you wish that you had not have played. And this was indicative of that type of performance on Sunday. So today to be able to bounce back and help the team to a victory was very positive for myself as well as my teammates.
You know, I honestly thought that you stepped forward and hit a home run tonight. You really played a great basketball game. But at the end of the game, what was going through your mind? You guys were trying to take the ball to the left side of the floor. Scottie Pippen was doing an excellent job on you.
Yeah, Scottie makes it very difficult because he's, 6'8", with long arms. He's an incredible defender. And you just couldn't get the ball over. They wouldn't allow you to. And then they had Kukoc playing like center field, so I couldn't penetrate. They took us out of our set that we wanted to run. They make it very difficult to get the ball into the big fella. But we were fortunate tonight. We got some big free throws down the stretch, and we got some key defensive stops.
Now, the last play, you gave them a lot of misdirection. Then you ran a screen and roll. Ewing goes down, all right, and all of a sudden you bring Davis to the top. Was that the primary move, Hubert Davis at the top of the circle?
Well, it was a situation whereby we wanted Patrick and John to run a two-man game, and just to take whatever we got out of that, because it was 7.5, 8 seconds. You got plenty of time to get a good look at the basket. And, John made the right play to get it to the wide-open Hubert, and, Hubert had a great look at it. Just fell a little short, but fortunately Scottie fouled him, and he knocks down the 2 free throws.
Now, you've been in this league 3 years now. Were you stunned that you got the call?
You don't expect to get that type of call. You normally don't get any call down the stretch because the officials do want to allow you to to decide the game on the court. But in a situation like that, whereby you could have potentially taken away any opportunity we had to get a shot off. You have to make that call. So we're very fortunate to get it, and we got to go down to Chicago and win on their home court.
Nice game tonight, Greg Anthony. You probably quieted a lot of writers, so they have nothing to write about now tomorrow morning.
yeah. I'm very happy to get the victory. I want to say hi to all my family back in Las Vegas.
There you go, Greg Anthony.
Great job tonight.
Excellent game. Only one turnover as the New York Knicks win at the final once again, 87-86.